What up? Oh, that's not good. What just happened? Well, there's that happened. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get that out of there. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday, Frididdly I day, Frididdle die day. All right, just calm down. Where was I? Where was I? Getting alerts all over the place. Frididdle die day. Oh, let's cut the light on. It's a good day. It's a good day. Came in, had a mic issue again. Then I realized I unplugged this mic. And that is that. We had a pretty good stream yesterday. Excuse me. Also had a revelation. Yep, that's not good. And my revelation was, oh, good Lord. All, there you go. All these alerts seem to come in at the same time. Like the internet gods just kind of burp up all these alerts for us. What? Well, this, I guess, the phone was sound. Yep, stop. All right. So I had this revelation, but we're going to check everything. But the revelation was, I quit smoking 25 years ago, quit smoking tobacco. Here I am smoking. It's not tobacco, but I'm smoking, right? And I'm doing it every day, right? A little tuck is nice, everything, but I'm doing a lot and I'm doing it every day. So now, excuse me, I have to not watch it. I have to stop it, right? Lie to everyone else. Don't lie to yourself. Am I a smoker again? I don't fucking know I'm not a smoker again. So what's going on? It's not a carcinogen, but at the same time, it's fucking smoking. See what I'm saying? How your mind's eye will reconfigure like these things, and before you know it, you're doing the thing you don't want to do, but you're doing it because you redefined it, and now it's not the thing that you didn't want to do. It's something completely different. Even as you running through the same motions, not the same effect, but still, it has an impact on your lungs and it. So yeah, am I a smoker or aren't I? I said I wasn't a smoker. So what am I doing? Not addictive, easily given up. That's a bonus, but still, right? So I think we really have to take a sharp look at what we're doing here to make sure that as we go about, we're not lying to ourselves in other well, both of those words make sense in other corners of our life or in other quarters of our life. I was going to say both of those at the same time. All right, so let's make sure we are streaming to all the right places. Cha 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 cha. Let's make sure the sound works. Mic chickity check. Yes, that works. Let's mute this. Go here. Oh, look. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. What do you got planned for your Friday? Don't know? That's fine. Perfectly legit. What do you got planned for your weekend? Don't know. Still perfectly legit. Let's put that here. PM Friday section. I just got paid. How about that? Why don't we change the title this afternoon, Friday? Just got paid. And you can spell, good Lord. You can spell paid with an AID or AYED. So don't give me drama about it. I just got paid. All right, so that's good. Let's put that here. Oh, come on. Sorry, little. What do you call this? A pod? Little pod maintenance, I guess. Today, 6 p.m. Come on, boys and girls. We are gonna blow the doors off at 6 because it's gonna be a Friday and we're sliding into our New Year's, our weekend, New Year's, our weekend, like something that slides into something. I don't know. I don't have a metaphor for this. It's early, or a simile for this, right? It's a simile. Is it a metaphor? Okay, that's there. Whew. I think it's a metaphor. We're not going to get into it. We're not going to look it up. I'm really tempted to look it up, but we have to make sure we're streaming every place and make sure some things are. And I will run away, run away, run away. All right, here we go. I put your arms around. I've had that song in my head for a good long minute now. Copy this link and drop it here. Excuse me. That's another thing, right? All this clearing your throat. Yeah, it's time to leave it behind me. Especially since we want to get into learning that flute, right? So yeah, it looks like I'm not even gonna say re-give up smoking because I gave up smoking 25 years ago. I'm going to say I'm going to make some changes so some of the things I do don't impact my lungs as it has been doing forever. And that's what I'll say. I can't believe I'm really beginning to believe that I was a smoker, telling myself I wasn't a smoker, but that can't be true. I'm not that goofy. Let's put this here. Yeah, I'm not that goofy. And oh, we need to find the thing we were practicing. So let's find that. Good Lord, it's never where you left it. Actually, don't want to close this. Yeah, I eat up a lot of YouTube content. I can't even find it. All right. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to go into my history. Good Lord. All right. I'm sorry, guys. But again, it is 7 in the morning, and we're fine. We're fine. We're not blaming anybody. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you in all the things you do. They were all yellow. Here it is. Copy link. Okay. Let's just shrink this. Come over here and copy the link and paste and go. Excellent. You're still, oh yeah, you're still the world. Turn in to some. Okay, so we are set. Are we set now? I've gotten nasal nonsense going on here. Look, listen. We're prepping for our day. You can have some coughing and runny noses. Give me a second. Sorry. Oh, get it all out. All right. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We got that. We got this. Are we going to tune guitars? Are we going to talk about? Let's run through our morning news, just just so we're all caught up. Wow! All of a sudden, cats are doing really early shows. I wonder who. started that shit happening. I'm just gonna go ahead and take credit for it and say it was me. Public health experts call on CDC to change its mask mandate. Yeah, 3 states are seeing 40% of the COVID rise, but it's rising all over the place. Congressmen getting arrested at demonstrations is no longer news. You can stop reporting on it. And the congressmen and the people who show up know they're congressmen. They never get their ass beat. They're politely arrested, held for about a half an hour. They take pictures with people, and then they go home with their, not security detail, but their aides and all this other nonsense. America has gotten to be nothing but theater while bad shit happens in the background. Extreme heat triggers mass die off. That's the way it goes. Look, heat affects creatures, right? So we can take more heat than the birds, granted, but even we will run into walls with this heat shit. Excuse me, with this heat stuff. Because, man, 150 degrees is hot. And you might be able to survive it for, you know, a heat wave, but how can you survive? How long can you survive it if it's every day? We might end up getting back down to our 3,000 people who were on the planet before we became 7 billion. The best guard dogs. And here's another thing. If you're stupid and you don't get, well, I don't want to say you're stupid. If you decide not to get the shot and then you get COVID and it's really bad, don't tell people to get the shot. You know, I mean, just go, my experience has been this and I was wrong and I was a fool, blah, 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 blah. But you don't get to tell people what they should do because you've already proven that you don't have good judgment. You know, like if I saw you jump into a lake with an alligator and the alligator bites your leg off and they bring you out and you come out and you go, oh man, don't jump into lakes with alligators. I'm gonna be like, you don't have to tell people that, right? You really don't. You look like the moron. You really do. My position is this. I'm all about the freedom of the place, but the place is wonky and stupid in a lot of places. Secret NYPD document teaches cops to illegally raid sealed documents. You have these secret groups in your police department that you should really fucking deal with. You should really throw people in prison. And then they go and they cook the books on arrest. And then you got to let people out of jail after 30 years. And then you don't go ask those cops, those prosecutors, those defense attorneys, and that fucking judge any questions. It really is outrageous. I think America is really asking for like the age of assassinations to roll through here like a fucking cold Arctic breeze. And then people go, how did we get here? Yeah, because nobody likes each other. You fermented that. Nobody trusts each other. And then on top of that, you have a 300-year record of being bullshit with the law and the cops. So now nobody trusts you to fix it. And once it kicks off, it doesn't matter who comes in. It's hard to stop it. And that's every place. It really is hard to stop. Once the killing starts, it's hard to stop. And don't be so bold and arrogant to think that the cops can stop it. And don't be so arrogant to think that the military can stop it. Like I always said, the military has all the toys and all the training. You got to watch them. And now the military has a fucking race problem like it's always had. You got to watch them. No need to watch us. We can be trusted. How much money do we give them a year? All they ever say is invade somebody. And then everybody doesn't stand on it. So Michael Irving, my comments were political. My comments weren't political. They were about winning, right? So a couple of days ago, he said about the Dallas Cowboys, if you don't get vaccinated, you don't really want to win. That sounds like a political statement to me. But maybe you should have phrased it better when you said it, right? Be clear about what you say and your intention. And no one even does that anymore. They're nebulous, so they can do this. Oh no, that's not what I meant, right? If I said, what can I say? I don't even have any slang that says that. don't have any slang. I was looking for if I say it and then give you an example. I don't have any slang. The only slang I have is sort of filthy, right? So in the and I'm not even going to go into it. But yeah, it's like people are wishy-washy. And those of us who know history, like history, you know, the rich just get away with murder, literal murder. Everything's about the rich. What are the rich doing? Hey, how you doing? We're catching up on this morning's nonsense with the news before we kick in. We have ooh, we have an hour, right? We've been streaming for 16 minutes. Let's run through the. We're gonna try and learn that little song like we were trying to learn yesterday. Everything is about famous people. Why do I care about Blake Shelton and his girlfriend? All right. Most U.S. is back in COVID high risk level. Here's where California stands. Yeah, we got a lot of people here, and nobody likes to do what they're told. A vaccination drive. Look, it shouldn't be up to you to convince me to get my shot, right? It should be up to the government. This is America. It's not North Korea. Your government cannot make you do right under our system. I mean, they can march you down there at gunpoint and give everybody a shot. Show up at your house, give it to everybody. Your 6 months old, your 99-year-old grandma, right? It's all. Yeah, please go ahead, knock yourself out. You can ask me something. Let's put this on the screen so people can see the question. Yeah, you can ask me something. Let's go. Now you're attacking Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton, not God, just another vile anti-vaxxer. And see, that word vile tells you everything you need to know about the person writing this article. It's not really about the news anymore. It's all opinion driven. Chris Kingfish Ingram. This dude is a mean guitarist. Oh, I got a little too much bright going on there. What if, yeah, this thing doesn't switch out for me anymore. Let's see if I can. Straight out of Compton T. Look at that. Dude is mean. 300 bucks overpriced for a broken neck repair. I think that requires knowing several things. One, um, the going rate where you are, right? And I think that's easy to figure out online. I mean, can't you? Hmm. I'll tell you what. Let's let's Google that. Let's see if we can turn. We'll shrink this and Google it. We'll solve it right now. We love a mission. All right. So broken neck. How are they repairing it with an adhesive? Or are they reinstall? They're not reinstalling. They're installing a new neck. New neck shouldn't be. Well, they are wood. Okay. $85, $135. Mahogany rosewood necks are $40. Okay, now it's getting into selling me guitars. All right. Broken neck guitar repair. Days World fun stuff. Repairing a broken neck Colin guitar. You might be able to do this yourself, man. Depending on how handy you are. How to repair broken neck guitar? 12 steps. All right, you know, we're gonna open another one. Oh, we might be down a rabbit hole. Cost could range from $20 for a bottle of wood glue and a clamp to $50 to replace a cheap electrical guitar neck for several $100s. Or hold it, 50 to replace a cheap electric guitar neck to several $100s or more to entirely replace the neck of a non-bolt on neck guitar. Right. So if this broke, we just screw this out, right? These four things, we replace the neck. The good ones, solid body, like one giant piece of beautiful wood. When this breaks, they got to do gluing and clamping. Let's show you. Let's see if we can show you pictures of broken neck guitars. Broke neck guitar. I can easily just replace with the new regular neck one. Oh. Wow. What would you do about that? I mean, I see what you're, oh, okay. Wow. Broken neck repair. Excuse me. Let's go to images. Yes, some people shattered there. There's a lot of images of broken neck guitars, and it's all over. Some are high at the top fret, some are right behind the head, some are down. Well, most of these are right by the neck. Let's see if we can put some of these up. Do you whisper in my ear the thing you want to feel? Look at these. Right. That is incredible. That just looks like wear. Wood getting weak. I mean, yeah, I guess this would be clamped and glued. He's repairing the stuff. Yeah, he's repairing that. But some of them are deeper down the neck. Acoustic down here by the base. Look at this. That's essentially what you need from one of those super ass wood glues. Oh my gosh. And some guitars just get old and the wood gets brittle. Look at this. See, this is a full body thing you're going to have an issue with. What it's like somebody smashed this one. Head to heel double neck break. Yeah, get a new guitar, my dude. So yeah. Wow. All right. So remember, this is please like and subscribe of True S Armor on YouTube and Karma, Karma space Armor ARMA on Twitch, my gaming channel. And we are teaching ourselves to play guitar over the next 1,000 days. Oh my, yeah, okay, I didn't think that was legit. Stop presenting. I should have. Now I'm looking at all these breaks. I'm like, yeah, they look like a combination of oopsies and just old like guitar wood rod, I guess. Where would that happen most? In a dry environment, or here in like this wet environment? This environment is not good for my comic book collection. I've decided to sell them all off just because they're not good here. Let them. I mean, you need a dry place or stuff like that, so I don't need them. Man, but they were the most important thing to me forever. My comic book collection. Oh, look, a new neck. Why did I close this? A new neck costs $17. Will you wonder where you are? You whisper in my ear. Things you want to feel. I want to wake up where you are. Hold on, let me get me out of here. Just a nice piece of wood. They're talking 17 bucks US, baby. And save 7%. 7% of 17 bucks is what? I can't even right now. Can't even. Look at this crack repair toolkit. Ooh, a Gibson for $77,000. Let me call. Um, all right, so let's get rid of this, or at least put it in the small box. All right, let's get some guitaring in. Good Lord. So remember, it is your Friday. It is your. Do we want to charge this while we sit here with this? Did we run through all the news? I mean, let's run through all of it. Again, this Kingston that dude is ridiculous. Every occasionally, a new blues guy shows up on the scene. I think the last one that I heard was oh, what's that guy who wears a weird hat? Who wears a weird hat? Like that makes any sense to anybody? You can search for my model guitar for sure. Get broken neck from the headstock. At ITDMK2. Let's look up that. All right. I don't want y'all to see my bad typing, so we're gonna close this. Um, LTD. Okay. Ooh. All right, so let's look at images. Make sure this is guitar for. Ooh. There's a few of them. ESP Guitar Company, MK600, MK2. What's an MK2? Here it is. I want to wake up where you are. Oh, it's never big enough. All right, so we know what we're looking for. I think that's a bass. So, ooh, I love a wood guitar. Look at this. This thing is beautiful. But we're sliding off the topic. We're looking for something else. Why can't I find a full image of it? Hybrid gloss. 1600 MK2. Please, guys, when you put up stuff, please put it up in larger. All right, guys, seriously, you're trying my patience with these tiny images. I think it's, I think this is the best one, but we can't really see it. Black Star Les Paul, Floyd Rose, Axel Stolnick, limited MK2 guitar. Did I leave something out? 600. These are all the 600s. ESPN E2. Okay, here you go. All right. Why did I even do it to myself? It looks like a flying V with a nice little. Oh, that's a nice little thing to have it sit in your lap. E2 M2 ESPN Guitar Company. Okay. Yeah. Just had bang. EAM. Ooh, look at the color on this thing. It's tiny, but still. Wow, look at the color on that thing. Okay. Surely someone is selling one. Arrow 1,250, Kirk 200, M2, JM2, LTN F10, huh? These are freaking beautiful. Look at this color. Huh, all right. We got down the rabbit hole. Oh, look at this. It's like a devil lady. ESPN Limited MH203QM, F10JM, Arrow. Do I want to look up electric? Man, all right. All right. Can't find any 87. Hmm. Should have had the whole picture in here, though, buddy. All right. So let's get back to it. We're down a rabbit hole. All right. So, oh, did I miss it? Yeah. All right. All right. I wrote that backwards. This blue one is awesome, though. It's Bang Dream M2 Seo. Oh, yeah, you've got a solid body. Ooh, look at how nice this thing is. Look at this color. This color is stupid good. I like this a lot. How much is this? Yeah. Wow. Well, this I think might cost you a little bit more to, good Lord. That pink one for $400 seems like a bargain. A crystal transparent guitar. Yeah, it gets out of hand fast. This is nice. What color is this? Hakawa Sayo. Small size. It's not telling you this one's 6. This is $100 more. This is another $100 more. Then this one is $60 more than this one. The other one was smaller. I think this one is. All right, we're going down a rabbit hole here. Yeah, this is nice. We've been streaming for half an hour, talking about. Well, now we're talking about guitars. Coffee people. We are coffee people, essentially. All right, so what are we doing here? We, about ready to greet the day, right? Work or school or whatever. There's always going to be a little time to pick up an art form or something and learn it. Whew. I mean, I can't believe they're still trying to do the Olympics. I mean, it's gotten worse. But the Olympics is worth a ton of money to people. A ton. When I say a ton, I mean fortunes are made and lost with the Olympics. And if no one shows up, people are going to lose a lot of investment. So I'm sure if they do go, they'll sit in some nice, giant, air-rated space while you're sitting next to people you don't know. People not wearing a mask who haven't been vaccinated, people wearing a mask who haven't been vaccinated, right? And then they don't know if you've been vaccinated or not. It's weird, man. I keep making the same mistake as I shift up. Right? Is that it? It's this. Then it's this. Oh, it's this. Then it's this. Then it's this. Isn't it that? It is that. And then we go back to this. All right. So let's try that one more time. See if I memorize it right. That A is killing me. That's right. Then we go here. Then we go back to here. Then we go to here. That's right. Then the second part begins, and the second part is this. Up. Then we go to D, and we drop down, like I just said. Then we go to D, E rather. Then we go back to D. Then we go to A. Let's see if we were right.
Right. Once you're happy with
All right. Why don't we mute you? People, this is going to run constantly. I don't like commercials, so we'll just dip you out of there for a second. Ted Lasso. Man, I mean, it was an unfunny joke, right? It was an unfunny joke. I want to say at the U.S. Open, not U.S. Open, like the British Open, right? And it wasn't funny. I guess it was funny to the British. And we were like, meh. And a year later, he gets a TV show in England, which not really is hard to do. It's just that I hate to be disrespectful, but American movie stars don't want to go and work in England because it's rainy and it's small, right? Versus here, it's a giant place. You can run around and spend your money in 10 ridiculous places, all in sunshine, right? All in perpetual sunshine. So, yeah, Ted Lasso. So this is what we're doing. Oh, what are you doing there? It's this. Oh, I did it with 2 fingers instead of 3. 3 fingers instead of 4, rather. Why don't we just go back to 3 fingers? Right. Then E. Then D. The sirens, man. I'm telling you. I love this town. There's nothing going on, but there's always sirens, right? So it's always like a car accident. They show up after shootings, all cops do. But all the sirens are for car accidents. Racing to a car accident.
We'll have to have a look at the finger picking.
All right, so here we go. Here's the tabs. We got, I don't know how to read tabs, but I'm learning from this thing just because. Okay. Oh, it's right, bottom, so the picking is different. So now the second time around, it's D. D drops to D. A. I hate to say it, but I like this goofy little song. Then E. Oh, it's all open. E. It's all open. E. A. D. Back here to D. Drop down 2. right? A, quick E, I'll open. How does that even work? Yeah. Come on, guys, get on your positions. Let's try them both. All right. So this is the first one. I think we went through the first one, right? Right. Hold it. That's what it is. I've got a crow heckling me from the tree outside my window. You know, crows can recognize your face, so I think I feed them, and they see me coming and going, and they keep an eye on me. And every now and then they'll squawk outside my window. They won't get on my like the balcony railing, but like they'll be on the eaves of like the top of my house, which I guess is about 5 or 6 feet above my head, out of reach, out of vision of me. But they're outside my window squawking. There'll be like 8 of them. They do it like once a month. I've been feeding them for a year since the pandemic. Since I saw all those sheep walking through places, monkeys having fights in India, I was like, well, I'm just gonna throw it out anyway. I might as well give the turning bread, you know, this sandwich that I didn't finish, because they'll eat it all. They won't eat the lettuce. The lettuce is biodegradable in the grass, but they'll eat the bread and they'll eat the meat scraps and they'll eat the tomato scraps. Yeah. Where were we? We were right here. All right. Right, it's A. ASOS. A back. E. E. A. ASOS. E. Ugh. E. Once A. All right. AEA. So yeah, it was, well, this is a different AEA, but it was A, E, E, A. Right. Okay. We generally have the first. Why does this keep popping up? We generally stop doing that. We generally have the first, right? And this is the second version of this, which is good because we've got like 25 minutes to work on it. About 25 minutes to work on it. So let's see if we can get this down, then run both segments of the thing together. And there's a third one, mind you. So, I mean, yeah, we're not going to be storming the stage at the Glastonbury Festival anytime soon. That dog is the worst neighbor. Dude, you're supposed to train your dog not to bark randomly. Like, don't bark at squirrels. You see squirrels all the time. Don't bark at random other dogs. You see them all the time. I mean, dogs like that will bark at moving trees. They just get annoying. But you got to teach them not to be crazy. We love a good dog, but seriously, he is the extension of your energy. Train your animal. Because when the fall comes, you're going to need to know how to train animals. He's still barking. He's just he's pulling and barking. He's not looking at anything. What is he barking at? And his owner is just being pulled along like, woe is me. I've given up. Got nothing to live for. Like, what I mean by the dog is just pulling him along. Like he's in his own head about the malaise of life. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to stay clear of, because that shit creeps up on you like a rainstorm. And before you know it, you are, you know, ground zero. You know how big a fucking cloud is? I mean, a cloud is like miles and miles wide, right? And it's that's the cliche of the gray cloud following you around. I mean, in cartoons, you know, you think of that as a kid, but as an adult, when you realize how powerful a statement that is, especially how hard it is to get out from under a cloud. You know what I mean? Especially in a place where there is no respite. So if you're walking across, I mean, you ever get caught? I once got caught with this girl in a downpour. I mean, an absolute New York spring downpour. We were in Central Park, um, Prospect Park. We were in Prospect Park, and bam, the skies just sort of grayed up. And we were like, oh, is it gonna? And then it just opened up on everybody. Right? And we were in the middle of the park. I mean, we could have ran to either end of the park to take shelter in a bodega or something, but we were literally in the middle of the park. We were easily 10 minutes. Well, you're never really far from other people in New York, but you're far from a restaurant. I mean, we could have ran there, like hauling ass, but we were like, we're just gonna get soaked because we're not gonna hide under the trees in this thunderstorm, and it's unlikely that we'll be hit by the lightning. So what we'll do, my whole thing is, well, I don't get caught often, but when I do get caught, I walk near trees, not under them, right? And I'm also not so far away that I'm the tallest thing and the trees are way over there, right? I want the tree to at least be about 100 feet from me, right? Then I'm thinking it's just my mentalness that I'm thinking that the lightning will more likely hit that tall tree than hit me, versus if this is a, you know, all the park and I'm just standing right here and the tree is way in the kitchen. You know what I mean? I want the tree, if I'm this big, I want the tree to be about, you know, where this, here you go, here's some reference. If this is a tree, right? I want to be about right here, right? I don't want to be under it. This is the height of a normal dude, right? I don't want to be under it. I want to be like, if the tree fell down, the length of the tree, I want to be twice the distance from the length of that tree. Essentially, is what I'm saying. Just because I think that, you know, if there's a loud crack boom and hit something, it's more likely to get the thing close to me but taller than me out in the middle. Why am I explaining this to you? It's my look. That's how I do it. That's all I'm saying. I know it sounds crazy. It's cuckoo for cocoa puffs. I get it, but you know that's how I roll, man. When I roll in thunderstorms. Um, mm, 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 mm. That's good coffee. Did we even tune this thing? I bet you it's out of tune. The devil went down to Georgia. Here we go with the nose again. It's flat. It's perfect. A little flat. I'll take it. A little sharp, but I'll take it. All right. So let's try the first one and add it to this one. Yep. That transition is murder. Come on, guys. That what went wrong? The shift over. A, right? Back to E. Right? Then back to A. This is the tricky part. E then. And then A. Okay, we know I obviously have to work on this, but I also have to work on my chord changes because, man, no bueno. But it has been a few weeks since we were working on chords, right? What did we busy ourselves with this last few weeks? I should really. I mean, again, we used to stream for 5 hours a day. We don't do that anymore. We stream for an hour and a half in the morning, and as long as we want at night, generally under 3 hours, right? We want to do under 3 hours, because someone will watch a 2-hour stream, 3-hour stream. They likely won't watch a 3.5, 4, 5-hour stream. All of a sudden, for no reason, the whole thing, like we're losing the picture. Now I have to check to make sure we're streaming every place. Hold on. Chickity check, check. See what happens. Check, check. All right, so that is still doing that thing. Let's get over here. Yeah, so I don't know what it is. I guess it's not something here. It's something on their end. This one I heard a phone ringing. I really have to practice my going from my A's to my E's, my A's to my E's, my E's to my A's to my E's to my A's. Ugh. Trying to get these fingers in here. I actually played with the guitar pick yesterday for the first time in like a week. Felt good. Let's try and get the second part down, even though the first part isn't awesome. Right? A. Oh. Right? A string, E string, B string, A string, A string, E string, A string, A, E, B, A. We haven't used that thing that we made. I'm trying to figure out how to use it. I was like, we should run through drills like those. I'll show you another thing. Where is it? Just fun stuff that I was looking up, even though I would wager this is a little too advanced for us. Let's copy this and shrink this down. Okay, let's go over here.
There's a terrible curse that plagues guitar.
There's a terrible curse that plague. Look, man, just stop it.
Lead guitar tutorial. This time focusing on how to improve your soloing over major keys. Now, many aspiring lead players tend to make the bulk of their progress in the early going. Maybe the first that in.
This is why I like this. So look, listen. Oh, do I not have you? Oh boy. All right, here you go. Let's swap these out. You know what? Let's get rid of me. And there you go. Right. So what you have here is first position, right? Pentatonic scale? No, fifth position. Which one is this? You know what? I'll show you right now which one this is. Which one is that? All right. So that's this one. Yeah. Right. I shouldn't be doing that with my thumb. I should be doing with. And I also like to use these three fingers, but I should be using all of them. So I'm trying to get these two fingers in the mix. This is just, you know, if you need a hobby, people, this is the best one. So we're doing essentially position number one at the top of the fret. We could, I guess, do position number one. You can play with it, obviously, but this guy is teaching you how to play with it with a little more pizzazz by throwing flats up in this B.I. isn't, and it's awesome, right? So this position, A, C, D, E, G, A, C, C, D, right? E, G, A, C. That's it. Top string to bottom, top string. High E string to low E string. Top string to, this is supposed to be the top string. Sixth string to fit the first string. So you throw in this flat and this flat, just these two notes. I'm sorry, these three notes. This flat here, this flat, and no, that's right, just two flats, this flat and this flat. So that's two notes in what we know already. Let's try it the first time. Hold it. Let's get a pick just for this. Do you want to use a pick? Let's cut the metronome off. No, I don't want to use a pick. Let's. Fuck that up. Sorry. What are you doing? All right, here we go. Let's try it one more time. It's not 3, it's 4. What are you doing? Right, and then you throw in those two flats and it goes. more time. What is going on with my climbing upward from the bottom? I need to hit the back of these frets, and I'm not doing it. So let's watch what he has to do with this.
Okay, so adding that in. All right, we have that very cool, very distinct chromatic line there. 5, 8, 5, 6, 7. All right, then it's just gonna be 5, 7.
Look at his hands. Look at his hands. He's doing this. And I'm trying to do fingertips. I'm trying to get on the balls of my fingers like everybody told me. But I look at a lot of these guys and it just looks like they're on the pads of their fingers. And I don't understand how they're not making all this extra noise. But I realized that you're supposed to, when you do this, you're supposed to mute strings. But maybe, I don't know.
All right, same notes again in the second octave. We're gonna have 5, 7, 8 on the G string.
And then 5, 8,
And then
5,
the
8.
B string and high E string will be the same. 5, 8, 5, 8. Okay, so there you have it. That's the minor blues scale.
Ha, nice, right? We already know most of it. It is your Friday, boys and girls. I mean, can you just imagine what the weekend has in store for you? I mean, ugh. Boat drinks on super yachts or beers in the backyard. Either way, spend it with the people you dig. And I'm pretty sure, look, man, how do you do this without touching everything? How do you do this without touching everything? Look, your weekend comes around once a week. You're waiting for it. You deserve it. Let's get me back in here. Yeah, so that's because I blocked the What's-A-Who's-Its. It's 5, 8. Sorry, I'm in. Yeah, this is we're starting in the A position, right? This is my A position. Now let's throw those flats in there. Oh, that's not right. You could hit that a little harder. That's what she said. Oh, it's going to be an interesting journey. Oh my God. And we also want to, I mean, this is the first position. So, I mean, we also want to begin calling out the the numbers, because like I said, you can move the position down here and the notes aren't the same. All right. All right, so woof. Do we want to finish watching this?
In the key of A.
In the key of A. So where was I? Oh, my pinky was here, so I was actually in the key of E, F, F flat. Right, so the key of A, here's my A. Pinky on A. So I'm in the key of A because my pinky's on A? I thought I was in the key of A if my lead finger was on A. That's very different from this. I'm not getting a lot of bass when I pluck.
Okay, so that minor blues scale, very powerful. Using that blue note, the flat at fifth, we're now able to add a lot more tension.
Flat at fifth, we know what that is? We need to keep a glossary. I read it several times and I totally keep forgetting. Flat at fifth. All right, boys and girls, we have been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes. We're coming up on the time that we normally wrap this thing up. Because work, us masses, unwashed or otherwise. So what are we doing here? We're learning to play guitar over the next 1,000 days, but doing pretty good progress. It's only day 36. We invite you to join us. Oh, that's not good. I got to take that out of there. What do I have? I have this implement. Ooh, better yet, I have a metal implement. There you go. Remember, it's a Friday. Don't waste it. People are miserable. So they want to, what are you looking at? Don't even play that with them. They're looking for playmates. Ignore that. They look at you, what you looking at? Just look the other way and go about your business. It takes nothing from you, right? I mean, it takes nothing from you. He gains nothing by it. He'll just feel sadder or she'll just feel madder. Let them go find somebody else to be ridiculous with in the world. You got to be out here in the great, wide, beautiful world making love to nature. Does that, well, not, well, there's first of all, there's more than one way to make love, people, but taking in and connecting with on a deep and spiritual level with this fantasticness. Go have a drink with your boy, go take your girl out for, just talk about stuff, right? Not the miserable stuff, not the gossipy stuff. I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to change too much of who you are, but some of that stuff gets you nowhere anyway. But talk about, see if you can get somebody into a what if conversation, right? What if you did open a business? What if you did start an Etsy shop? What if you did get, into that triathlon, mini triathlon, or cooking triathlon, or whatever athlon it is, right? The idea is just a little discipline, a little doing something for yourself, a little more, not more work, more stuff on your plate, but like remember, what you're picking up is something that you've always wanted to do. It's not like more work for you, that your plate is full enough. But if you go, I could pick up a hobby, I could really want to learn to play piano, guitar, ooh, both, maybe both of those, maybe the oboe, right? It's something that you always wanted. So it's not work, it's something that you sort of gravitated to anyway. And then you take it as a hobby. And look, I've been doing this for about 40 days now, 38 days. Um, Twice a day. I didn't know a lot of stuff, and I know a little more now. What my father would used to say, just enough information to be dangerous, which I never really understood, right? But I got it now. I mean, I'm confident with some stuff that I shouldn't be. So, where will I be in a year when I'm this confident? Who knows? So that's the point. You can pick up something, pick up your discipline, and it's not work because you chose it, right? Nobody made you do it. I picked up the guitar. If I had a piano in here, I'd be plugging away at that. But you may not want to do music, right? You may have always liked science or astrology or tarot cards, or, I mean, I'm not going to judge you for it, but, I don't think that's for me. And I read tarot. Want me to get my tarot cards? All right. Tarot cards on you. They consider you a witch and they not burn you, but like Iran, tarot cards, all that stuff. This is all bad in Muslimology. Luckily, excuse me, you think it was lit. Luckily, you know, it's not banish here. We can do a lot of odd stuff. I got into it because there was a girl. Obviously, there's always a girl. And I really liked her cards. I thought her cards were beautiful. And I liked the lore of it. So let's cut the deck and see what card we get for the weekend. With that D10, here it is. D10. I'm gonna split it several ways, and then we're gonna pick on whatever this D10 says. Where's this D10? Let's put it right here. 5. All right. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick the D10 again, and we roll one more time, and we'll see. It says 6. So the closest one to 6. I always love the art. So let's see what the Hierophant means. Now, mind you, this doesn't mean anything. We didn't flip it up. We didn't ask you any questions about your tarot. We didn't put your arms around me. Let's look up. You wanna get married? HEIROPHANT. There's not a 5 in there. I know that. But it's right here. HIERO. HEIRO. A person, especially a priest in ancient Greece, who interprets sacred mysteries or esoteric principles. That's us. We're unraveling the mysteries of the fucking guitar. For your weekend, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. At least it's not the death card. Let's say, calm down, everybody. We're not gonna be doing too much of that because some people will get freaked out that you're putting bad mojo on their weekend. Oh wow, here's another one I just pulled up. Justice. Next to Temperance. Both of those aren't me. All right. Who am I kidding? They're both me. Temperance. Everything within limits. Where's this thing? Put your arms around me. All the interesting things. There used to be another thing that I have to take out of this room. There used to be an occult shop on I'm going to say St. Mark's and 8th, maybe 10th. You go in there, you look up books. You're like, any spell books? No, we don't have spell books. I don't laugh. But yeah, there was all this weird eclectic stuff. And a coat shop. Put your arms around me. All right, so we are crashing it out here because we all have to go to work. No one, well, I'm not independently wealthy. I wish I was, because then I'd do this all day. I learned how to play the guitar in a year, like 5 hours a day. I wonder what my hands will look like. I'd probably get carpal tunnel, that hand cable issue that people get when they do repetitive stuff too long, like typing. I don't want to leave the stream. What's the weather outside? It's 8:21.
It appears to be partly cloudy right now, with a temperature of 73 degrees.
Partly cloudy, 73 degrees. Woo! It's going to be an awesome day, ladies and gentlemen. And it's going to be an even awesomer weekend? Is that a word? It is now. I hope you get some of it. I'm telling you to get some of it. I always tell you on the stream, we got to make friends, right? We're a social animal. People don't know anybody anymore. People date less. I mean, so I don't care about your sex life. Sex is easy to come by. It really is. Your emotional connection to somebody. You have to be loyal and vulnerable at times. You got to speak truth to them sometimes so they don't go down the road. And you will want them to do the same for you. This is what friendship is. And through your friends, you meet other people that you may date or whatever. But never complicate your friendship with sex, because then you lose a friend over something trivial like sex. And then you're alone in the world again with no friends, right? The whole point is friends. Friends enrich your life, enrich your days on this planet. You need to make some. And then the weekend is for gathering with those friends and doing whatever your friendship group is interested in. Might be drinking. My friendship group we used to like to go to concerts, right? So yeah, just get some social life in your social life. It's super needed. You're a consequential individual, like I say. You got to make friends. You got to meet people. You can pick up a discipline. You can view the world through a different lens. That could be music, art, go back to school, whatever. You can, is what I'd like to say here. You can. So we are going to slow the stream down to a crawl now, and hope that you come and see us at 6 p.m. tonight. We tweam twice daily. We stream twice daily. We take no days off. We will be here easily for the next 1,000 days, as long as this whole situation keeps going. If it doesn't happen here, it'll be on one of my 2 other channels. Please like me on YouTube, True S Armor on YouTube. There's an S in there. And Karma Armor on Twitch, KARMA space ARMA, Karma Armor. Remember, you can do this thing, right? If you believe that God made you out of clay in his workshop, or if you believe that you are stardust, either one of those is just an amazing thing to happen, whether it's fortuitous accident on one hand or design on the other hand. How are you wasting it? How are you sitting on your couches? How are you not being a ball and ass baller that you should be in whatever thing you choose? Remember, you chose it. No one made you do this. Go and be a pianist right now. Some will love it, but you're picking this for yourself. I'm just a little activation, 20 minutes a day. You'd be surprised at how different you'd be in like a year. I'm already different. It's been 36 days. So that's just me talking my talk. But some of us out here, now we're not all at your throat. And sometimes, come here at their safe quarter to play guitar and talk a little music and talk a little politics, talk a little social good, talk a little hope for the future, right? Because hope gets you activated to do something. Hope and discipline is where you need to be. Hey, MJ, good to see you. We're about to wrap the stream up, man. But it's good to see you. Let's put you on screen. Well, yeah. So yeah, we will be here at 6 p.m. this evening, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. The Saturday and Sunday shows, remember, Sunday counts as church. Saturday and Sunday shows go as long as we want. So yeah, show up tomorrow at 7 a.m. We'll likely be streaming till about 10. Show up tomorrow night at 6 p.m. We'll likely be streaming till about 10. Show up Sunday morning. You'll likely hear me complaining about something, but then we'll talk all the social ills. Maybe I'll grab a whole bunch of Sunday papers and we'll rush through them before we play guitar. But we can be here as long as we want, doing whatever we want, because it's our Sunday, it's our weekend. We try not to put too many restrictions on it, too many caveats on it, because we want it to be a loosey-goosey experience. It's your weekend, right? You showed up not to be given chores. Man, I should really have my weekend show to be shorter so I can actually clean this up. Do you guys want to see me do chores on the weekend, then play guitar? All the ironing, then a little guitar? No, you don't. Remember, it is 8:25. We're out of here. Remember, you are a consequential individual, right? And there's others like you who would love your company and your attention. But we're human animals, right? You have to be, sometimes you have to be vulnerable. You have to be open. But, you pick your friends. So it's not like you go and pick anybody who will be friends with you. You're still picking, right? And it's what is it? It's not cohesive. It's a give and take friendship, right? That's what happens. And you bond through it. And then you have more people in your tribe that look at the world and have your back. It's important to have friends, right? And this is one of those social things that people love, music. You know how many friends you might make if you play a little music? Come down here every day, be with us, watch me learn to do it, and you'll look at me after a few months and go, I can do better than that. And then you'll take off doing it. So yeah, absolutely. More musicians in the world, more happiness in the world, more love in your life, more in whatever form that is. There's 5 types of love. We know that, right? It's not just sexual love. It's friendship love. It's familial love. It's love of things like books and plants, love reading, love dogs. So there's different. So just get some of any one of those 5 in your life. We will see you. We have gone 15 minutes over. We've been streaming for an hour and 28 minutes. We got to get to work. We will see you 6 p.m. tonight. MJ, take care of yourself. Eggy, thanks for showing. I hope you guys have good weekends. All my YouTube people, all my Twitch people, all my Hats people, I got love for you. I wish you well in the world, as long as you wish other people well in the world. I don't need to be wishing you well. You're out here doing evil to people, hurting, kicking nuns, and pushing kids down the stairs. I'm not wishing that well. But if you're trying to get out there, man, I got to wish you well because you're my ally. All right, I will see you tonight. I'm about to say tomorrow. Tonight, 6 p.m., and then we open up for the weekend. Let's get it.